Apple iPad Pro review. In the world of tablets, the iPad still stands at the top, unrivaled since its inception, with no equal capable of relinquishing its control of the market. When you have such an influential product, it begs the question of how you can innovate it further to broaden its appeal to consumers. The package contains iPad Pro Lightning Cable Wall Charger Getting Started Guide Apple Decals Design. The first thing to come to mind checking out the iPad Pro is that it's humongous. We've seen our fair share of oversized tablets before, so we're not particularly shocked by this, but either way, its sheer size is hard to overlook. You might say that its size is almost obnoxious for a tablet, however, it's what gives the device that much needed real estate. It is what makes this new iPad a mobile computing device worthy of a Pro in its name. Stacked up against an iPad Air 2, the iPad Pro stands like a monolith, offering a whopping 78% more screen area. For the iPad Pro, Apple has stuck to its usual recipe. The tablet shares a premium design and solid build quality the iPad line is known for. That consists of a svelte, 6.9mm thin aluminum unibody that slowly slopes outwards where it meets the front glass panel with a chamfered, beveled edge. While it feels exceptionally well built, much like the rest of Apple's portfolio, it's also pretty lightweight at only 1.57 pounds 712 grams. Display. Much of the iPad Pro's appeal is attributed to the vast display it's blessed with, a 12.9-inch IPS screen with a resolution of 2048 x 2732 pixels, which Apple calls its most advanced Retina display yet. With 78% more display area than an iPad Air 2, it boasts a staggering 5.6 million pixels. This equates to a pixel density of 265 ppi, identical to that of an iPad Air 2's display. That might not sound all that phenomenal, but in reality, the screen looks pretty detailed, especially as we're holding it from a normal distance. Text in the web browser, in particular, has good definition and crispness, allowing our eyes to comfortably read it. Interface and functionality. If the size of the iPad Pro is any indication, Apple is serious in its efforts to deliver an iPad capable of handling work and play together better than any tablet before it. Dimensions, however, are just one part of the equation in which software plays a key role as well. It is of importance to know that iOS 9, as capable as it may be, is not a replacement to a desktop-grade operating system. Therefore, treating the iPad Pro as a rival to a notebook or a hybrid computer isn't fair, as it cannot deliver the same level of productivity and availability of professional-grade software. On the tablet scene, however, there are few, if any, offerings that come close to the iPad Pro in these categories. Where Apple continues to do so well, even now, is in how iOS doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. It's simple, straightforward, and comes with no surprises. iOS 9 is no different here with the iPad Pro. Aside from the obvious fact that we're given a larger canvas to work on, using the new tablet is akin to using an iPad Air 2 updated to the latest iOS 9 version. System performance. The brains behind a new iPad Pro is the Apple A9X system chip, the company's third-gen 64-bit chip with double the memory bandwidth, 2x faster storage, and is 1.8x faster than A8X. According to Apple, that makes the chip faster than 80% of the portable PCs shipped recently, while in terms of GPU, it is 90% faster than most portable PCs. Pair that with a record-breaking 4GB of RAM for an iOS device, it means less refreshing of apps when we leave and return back to them. Camera. Apple pleased many folks by upgrading the cameras in its new iPhones, but for the iPad Pro, it's been slapped with the same combination found currently in the iPad Air 2, an 8-megapixel iSide camera on the back, the 1.2-megapixel front iSide camera around the front. The rear one, in particular, features a 5-element f/2. For aperture lens, hybrid IR filter, and BSI. Conclusion. Apple has enjoyed, for several years now, how its iPad line cruised over the competition with ease. The iPad Air and iPad mini tablets were and remain among the best offerings in their respective categories. To broaden its presence, Apple is now giving us the iPad Pro, the productivity-oriented tablet, and one that's portable and powerful, one that creative and artistic individuals might have their attention drawn by. But for an iPad, It's one expensive piece of tech goodness that makes for a tough sell with its starting cost of $799 for the base 32GB Wi-Fi model, while the 128GB model retails for $949. This makes it $200 more expensive than a 32GB iPad Air 2, which is a considerable price gap. And that's if you don't buy any of Apple's accessories. By itself, the main distinction between an iPad Pro and Apple's existing line of iPads is its larger size, offering more screen real estate to work with. To be fair, the iPad Pro leverages its extra screen space with a couple of new accessories not available to the other iPads, the Apple Pencil or the Smart Keyboard, giving it more of that laptop hybrid look and feel, but that puts its total price into the notebook range at around $1,100. Read more at www.fonarina.com web link.